hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. The Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-0. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-1. The Angels picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-5. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-5. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-6. The Mets took down the Nationals in Washington 1-0. Dansby Swanson had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as Atlanta downed the Phillies 6-5. Francisco Cervelli hit for the cycle as the Buccos took down the Reds 10-1. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-5. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. Brandon Belt had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping the Giants push past the Padres 5-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. The Houston Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-5. Zach Cozart launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 9-8. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The Colorado Rockies combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-0. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-0. The Dodgers took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. The San Diego Padres got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April.
Daytime baseball. MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lindor.
First offering on its way. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
2-0 now. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. The 2-0 on the way. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Has a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Off and running is Lindor. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton moving forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, and they don't get the 2 as he couldn't get it to stick in the webbing.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Tribe. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Hit down the line at first. Duda's up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The next twin up, Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul.
No, that's
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Hayden Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And right into the shift. Polanco has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Brian Dozier now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's batting .381.
Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dozier comes into action carrying a slugging line above .470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Slow roller out to short. And that's out number 1.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 2 for 3. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting with shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-1. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And Ooh, looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Nope,
1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Mateo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Aaron Altair.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and in to hit next it'll be Aaron Altair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and one to Aaron Altair. And a step off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Byron Buxton now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Jose Abreu waits on deck. No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Mejia waits on it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins retired in short order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Hayden Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-1 after the foul ball there. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Sano gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Duda drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
3-1 to him now. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Left side, but well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Softly on a line to third. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
In now, Brian Dozier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dozier playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mateo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton coasts under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Eddie Rosario.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Alter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Alter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Jason Castro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Castro, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And right into the shift. A dive, and he can't hang on. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Digging in now, Hayden Mateo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Trevor May comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
For the Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
Lucas Duda will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision, as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Merced.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver, the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And Duda behind 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Merced on third. Duda is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and now the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The batter, number 22.
So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Orlando Merced will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 32, Orlando Merced.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
The center fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 33, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Change up. Little bit inside. 1-0.
No strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Outside and low, 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Tyler Naquin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Indians, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it to second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Indians fail to score, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Cleanup hitter Brian Dozier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
from the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty D, that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
No hits to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Striding forward now is the DH, Neil Walker. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Andrew Miller comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Andrew Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Dozier over at second. Sano at first with no outs. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Eddie Rosario. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now in the box, Aaron Altair. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jason Castro would be next. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with two away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 2-0. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Taylor Rogers.
Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Lucas Duda is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 23, Lucas Duda.
Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bradley aboard here at first with nobody out. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Altair is there. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're up 2-0. Allen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he brings a scary .368 batting average. He's taken him deep once. And it's fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away.
Time is out.
And he'll step off. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he has 9 base hits in 36 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Allen's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Abreu is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Final strike for the Twins. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
No.
Here's Miguel Sano, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two men are on with two men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The 1-2. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But nothing time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tribe jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Carrasco earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jake Odorizzi is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.